Okay, this video today is on John Tory. John Tory is the mayor of Canada's biggest city, Toronto. And I thought I'd react to one of his latest videos. A few days ago, he came out in the media talking about something about coronavirus. I haven't seen a lot of John Tory's videos. You know, from what I know about him, from what I've heard, is he's a man of the people, he's a man of the culture. You know, he has a relationship with Drake. So the vibe that I'm getting is he's kind of like this cool, kind of, you know, with it mayor. We'll see, I don't know. The video that I'm about to watch has a ton of downvotes, which is already a really bad sign. And keep in mind, this is like 1 minute of many, many hours of footage of him. So, you know, you can't always judge a speaker or a communicator based on 1 minute of what you see. But this is actually like the first time that I will be watching any sort of video clip of John Tory. Now, if you didn't know, I'm a communication skills coach. What I do is I react to all different sorts of people's communication skills or public speaking skills, and I just sort of give my initial thoughts. So, without further ado, we'll dive right in. This video's titled Respecting and Protecting Each Other, Tory pushing for mandatory masks in Toronto. Okay, here we go. John Tory, wearing a nice suit. I'll start from the very beginning.
Wearing fabric masks or face coverings keep you from unknowingly spreading this COVID-19 virus and keeps the people around you from spreading it to you.
True.
It is about respecting and protecting each other. I really believe that people want to protect their own health, but just as much they want to protect the health of others. We've done such a great job of looking after each other during this pandemic and supporting each other. And this is another way in which we can look after each other and support each other. Yeah.
Okay, so this video is clipped. It's piecing together a longer video, so they've cut it down. We're going to change on the fly right now really quickly because that's what we do. But I do want to say I'm getting actually a pretty good feeling about his speaking abilities. He seems pretty genuine. I don't want to hate on the guy, although there was a ton of downvotes on this video. I don't know if I'm going to hate on the guy. Okay, so here John Tory promises transit relief. Let's watch this. This was a couple years ago, but we'll watch it. Gotta hate the ads on YouTube. Okay.
As your new mayor, I will work with the council that the people of Toronto elected tonight in moving Toronto not left, not right, but forward.
You know, saying the right things.
I will be a balanced and accountable leader, and we're going to do this together, because tonight is not a victory for any one person. It is a victory for Toronto, all of us who love this city and care about its future.
Okay, he seems excited.
Tonight, voters have sent a message that is abundantly clear. Voters want their...
Yeah, I actually think he's a pretty good speaker right off the bat. Like, he seems like a guy who's portraying a good amount of confidence. He's clearly engaging his audience. He's looking around. He's not just staying in one spot or looking at one area. So he looks to be a good job, doing a good job at engaging. It's almost like he might even be too controlled with his hand gestures. That's just kind of the feeling that I get is he's got his one hand, he's been doing this gesture a couple times, and it's almost like it's like controlled and calculated as opposed to natural. But he seems polished. He seems to be speaking with some good amount of passion and excitement.
To get down to work on the priorities that matter most to them. Better transit, more jobs, an end to the gridlock that is choking our streets. And the electorate has spoken on one other issue.
There he goes again.
Torontonians want to see an end to the division that has paralyzed City Hall the last few years.
He seems to be playing off the crowd here. He knows what the crowd wants to hear, and he's saying it. You know, he's just like, it's almost like he's anticipating the applause. So he's kind of like on his home court here. So I don't know if this is like the best indication of him as a speaker, but the guy can certainly hold his own. There's no question about that.
We have a tremendous amount of work to do. The task at hand is monumental. But I also know that with the right kind of leadership at City Hall, better days are ahead. We live in a good city, a really, really good city. And my goal, working with you, working with council, working with the other governments, is to unite this city as one Toronto and build a great city.
I mean, he seems pretty genuine.
A Toronto that is known once more as a beacon of respect for everyone. A place where there is opportunity.
We're gonna stop here. 141. This speech. I do want to just go back to the original one that we started out with here. Like I said, it was clipped up, so it was hard to get a real. I'll start right at 30.
We can look after each other and support each other. Yes, to some extent, this requirement to wear a face covering is a hassle. But I know that you will come through for us once again, as you have for the last several months, and that's why we're doing as well as we are. There won't really be a...
He looks like fucking 10 years older in this video than he did in the last video, which was 2 years ago. It's crazy, man. This guy's aged, huh? The city's put a beating on this guy, it looks like. Yeah, he doesn't look as exciting. He's definitely not coming with that same charisma as when he first came into office. So it's pretty interesting to see that kind of transition here. Yeah, he definitely looks like he's aged. Definitely doesn't have that excitement, and I don't know if he actually seems as genuine.
Be candid about it. We don't have the resources to be able to go around and look in every store or look at every person that's in one of those places. We're going to rely on people by and large to get educated. We will help with that and to do the right thing.
I guess that was pretty genuine. I mean, it's hard to say, right? That video kind of flew by, but my interpretation of John Tory is he gets the job done. He got the job done there. I wish I saw a non-edited down video. I should have done that for this video. I should have done my preparation a little more. But overall, wow, interesting to see the transition before and after. But the guy certainly knows how to carry himself. I don't think we can really hate on his public speaking abilities. He seems like a guy who is certainly polished, who has his shit together, and composes himself well, and he comes across from the few clips that I saw as quite genuine, actually. So, I definitely give him a thumbs up for his public speaking abilities. Do I know much about him as a person or his policies? No, so I won't comment on that, but those are my thoughts. That's John Tory. Let me know if there's anyone else you'd like me to react to, any other videos you'd like me to see, and that's it. I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.